Consider yourself under my protection.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you?
Let's put a smile on that face.
I'm touching myself tonight.
How can a woman possibly fight with this?
There are two things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Uz here, and it's been a while since the previous video, but I had to collect some stuff there for you guys so I can actually do a video there of it. Quick update, I was actually doing saving up and trying to kind of collect the new Thanos Infinity Gauntlet thing, but the DC in me meant that I couldn't do it, and instead what I've decided to do is to continue and complete the DC graphic novel connection from eaglemoss. And I'm picking these things up from eBay, other sources, stuff like that there as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. And these are, if we go back, let's go back over here, where we kind of finished off, right? So we finished off at where Hawkman's kind of starting. This is number 68. And when we go back over here, this is basically number 79. Number 80, number 81, and 82, and you can see they're kind of like a, you know, the older style of comic books. You've got the Jack Kirby stuff there, generation, which is spanning multiple different types of Batman and Superman and Hawkman there as well. And on the spines, it's covering, you know, it's still going down the Hawkman kind of route. So let's look at each one of these. So you guys can see what they're about and see whether it's something that you might be interested in. So Hawkman volume 79, it's basically about him and his kind of life. It's basically like the origin story, right? So, you know, him being, you know, Prince Khufu, and then basically being reincarnated and stuff like that. So when you look at the art style there is pretty good that we have going on here. And it's interesting because even though it's not as contemporary as nowadays, we do have a lot of themes that are in here that resonate with people nowadays there as well. So interesting storyline, fairly well drawn, consistent art there as well, which is one of my bugbears that I have in these kind of things. And just, you know, if you love ancient Egypt, then you'd like that. You know, the Black Adam film, man, had so much possibilities there for it, and then, you know, kind of eventually got ruined. But, you know, when you go through the storylines of Hawkman, you'll see why I say that. The next one is Superman Batman Generations, and this one here is about Superman and Batman in different kind of collections, right? So, you know, you got the really old ones from 1958, like some of the original ones there, and you've got the 1999 versions there. So you've got different styles of art, and when you have a look in here, you can see the different kind of styles, right? Where you've got Superman, obviously in those days, that was a very large kind of muscular person. Obviously nowadays this would be the average gym bro is going to be bigger than that Superman, right? And we go forwards there into the nowadays kind of art there as well, and the stories of Superman and Batman there together. We have different evolving styles of Batman there as well. Right, let's change hands there a second. Yeah, the different evolving styles there. Lex Luthor there as well, the way he should be portrayed, and Ra's al Ghul, Batman as the Dark Knight, going all the way up until the future there. Great Batman and Superman stories there if you're really interested in those things. Now this is basically the money shot ones, right, which is the New Gods by Jack Kirby. If you love Darkseid, if you love all of those stories there about Apocalypse and things like that, these are for you. It tells you about, you know, when the old gods died, the new gods came around, talking about Darkseid, Steppenwolf, all that kind of stuff there as well. And this is like, you know, when obviously being a fan of this stuff, when I first read it and I saw that they were making a New Gods film, for me it was super exciting. And then when I heard what it was going to be about, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to make it all about Mr. Miracle. It's like, and Big Barda. It's like, bro, what New Gods bit are you talking about? Because a lot of this, right, it should be the story of Darkseid, right? Okay, yes, we know that, you know, Big Barda and Scott Free are, you know, our main characters in this, but it should be about Orion and, you know, and Darkseid and all that kind of stuff there. Scott Free maybe, but you know, if you're talking about, oh, we're gonna make the whole thing about Big Barda, yeah, bruv, come on now. That's not what it's about, right? So, you know what, Steppenwolf, I mean, look at Steppenwolf, man. The way that Steppenwolf was originally portrayed, Calabac, you know, all these kind of stories there. If you're one of these people who doesn't like old school art, you're going to struggle with this, right? But for me, it's a big slice of history with the Jack Kirby kind of stuff. All the print is consistent within these there as well. No kind of issues there or anything like that. And it shows a preview for the next two, which is volumes 83 and 84. This one is extremely difficult to get. This one not so hard. So I'll be doing a video of those in the future. So let's show those up on the shelf, and I'll see you guys, show you guys what that looks like. So I'm trying to show this to you guys, but because there's only 4 books, it's a bit difficult to show. But I kind of thought this is as good a start as any, rather than actually, like, you know, going and continuing on the other side. This is on the new shelf where I've got the independent comic books and stuff like that, because we're starting off with the Carter Hall Hawkman photo. So that's what we've got there so far. Obviously it's a continuation of this, but I just don't have enough shelf space. I'd have to have double the size of room in order to fit that. So we got it on here instead. Let me know what you think about this collection, the artwork there as well, and as usual guys, I'll see you again next time.